Hi, my name is Brenda, and I have 9.5 months of sober time, and I am absolutely grateful to Evolutions for my journey. I had been in Evolutions for 9 months. I graduated at 9 months, and I am truly grateful. I came into Evolutions hopeless, not caring about even existing anymore, because I just had given up. I had given up as just not wanting to harm myself, but just not existing. I isolated and I drank because I just fell into an isolation that was not a good place. When I came to detox, I found that the staff was amazing. I was just taken in an amazing way and was treated with self-respect from the beginning to the end. When I left detox, I went into a program at PHP, which was partial hospitalization. When I was over at PHP, I attended classes and programs on a daily basis. I was involved in the AA program, and we had meetings every single day. We went to the center, and I had amazing therapists there also. And with that help, and with the help of the meetings and staying in the desire to want to be sober, I had graduated that program and went on to intensive outpatient program, which was IOP, where I stayed at the residence. After the residence, I then graduated from that to OP, which was outpatient, and then I had my remainder of the time there. All in all, it was a 9-month program. I have to give such gratitude to all the staff at Evolutions for my journey, as this life that I have is amazing. My journey through Evolutions and the treatment that I received was absolutely just the best that I could ever imagine, and the best life that I have now. I actually am just thrilled to still be in touch with Evolutions, and to know that it was just the most amazing journey that I had. And I am just so thrilled and excited about life and the life that I have. And I will always be in touch with Evolutions as much as that I can. And I just want to thank everybody for the treatment and for the hard work that I also put in with it, because with that comes a lot of work. And that work is the desire to remain sober and happy and living the life that I have now. And just to know that all the steps of the program, every step of the way, I had guidance, I had therapy, I had medical treatment, and sticking with it, doing the work, being honest, working a program, I've got to say it's all worth it. And I thank Evolutions tremendously along the way for all the help that I received. Well, the struggles that I had was mainly isolation. I was an isolated person that didn't, get out much. I did have, I had a job, and I withheld my job, and I isolated myself, and that was not a good idea. I did not work a program. I did not attend meetings. And I found out that the consequences of that were not good, and I sincerely needed help, and found that I could not do it on my own. So that is how I came to Evolutions. Well, it was not a good feeling. I mean, it was not a good feeling at all. Hopeless, just in a fog, days. Just absolutely unmanageable in every aspect of my life.
So in earlier you had mentioned, so in total you've been within the program for 9 months?
I had been from beginning to end for 9 months.
For 9 months.
Uh-huh.
And what specifically did you get out of each level of care during your journey with us?
Well, when I was in detox, of course, I got the medical care that I needed, the stabilization that I needed in order to move on to, clear my head and get the medical care, number one, in detox, and to be able to move on. So that was definitely needed to get stabilized for that, to move on to the next level of PHP, then to start attending. There were classes in detox that I did attend also, and a therapist, and then to continue on into PHP with attending everyday classes, and also meetings were brought in, and into then living into a partial, where a residential, and we had meetings brought in there, and we went to the center every day, and then we had therapists also in different meetings all day long, from early in the morning until late afternoon. So we attended that all day, and then we would have meetings at night. And then after that, when I graduated the PHP program, then moved into IOP, and that was a different residence. And then with that, we had more freedom. So that was just the taste of being able to get out and be on your own, having a curfew, and then, having rules and starting to live on your own and learning how, getting back into the world, with also having structure, going to outside meetings. I would attend a 6:30 meeting every morning, which was absolutely wonderful. So before Corona had hit, I was attending the 6:30 a.m. meeting before we ever got started into going to the center. So I was connected then with AA and a sponsor, and did that journey every day, and then went to the center, and then after that would come home, and then I got a job. So then I was going to the center and working. So that was what I needed to do to just get a little step back out into the world and begin my journey of stepping out, and still attending classes and therapists and online. And with that, then I graduated into the OP, which I still went to the center, and then started working more. And that was a whole period over 9 months. And I can say that quick in and out is not the way to do it. That does not work. It's called, we call it a spin dry. You just, come in and go out. No, it's time. It takes time to do this. It's not a quick in and out. That does not work. Well, first of all, the groups, the therapy, the materials that were presented, the help, everything that they provide for you, that you learn, the tools that you put in your toolbox that when you leave that you have with you, that I still use every single day, what was taught to you, what you learn, and what you practice on a daily basis. And I bring those with me every day wherever I go, and I don't forget that. And it doesn't take, just a quick learn. This is something that over a process of time and evolution's provided that for me. And I still, keep in touch with Evolutions, and I go to the alumni meetings, and I still keep in strong touch, and I'm very welcomed by Evolutions still, which makes it amazing, that I can do this and I can speak and be a part of Evolutions. And I always want to be connected because it's just an amazing treatment center, and I can't speak enough about it, how wonderful it is. I mean, I just have a place in my heart for Evolutions and how wonderful this treatment center is and how I feel today.
And we got a place in our heart for you too.
Thank you.
We're happy you're part of the family now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing your experience, strength, and hope.
Thank you.